Okay, that's enough now, computer. This is where you may have seen a distance detector. It helps people like me survive when we park our cars. Today, we're going to make a simpler version of this. The heart of this project is an ultrasonic sensor. It works on the basis of ultrasonic sound. Sound is transmitted from one end of this little contraption, hits something, and is received through the other end. The receiver can then calculate how far the sound signal has travelled. For this, we'll need some wires, some LEDs, and some resistors. Now let's plan out how our detector is going to look in our sketchbook. As usual, we're going to split our circuit into two parts. For the input, we'll draw out the sensor and 4 pins coming out of it. Remember to keep an eye on what each pin represents on the actual component. To wire it up correctly, we have to first power it with 5 volts. Then we're going to connect the sender, which is trigger, to D11 as an input, and the receiver, named echo, to D7. The final pin will go to ground. The output circuit will indicate what distance has been detected. We're going to use a line of simple LEDs for this. Each LED in this line is separately connected to an individual pin, so the current goes through a resistor, an LED, and through to ground. And that's it with our LED circuit. Now to make some more. These will all be outputted from different digital output pins. You can decide what they are. So here's one, here's another, and so on until we have 6 LEDs in total. So, how will they light up? Well, we can set the first LED to light up when, say, 5 cm is detected, and the next one to light up when 10 cm is detected, and the next one when 15, and so on. Now we're done and ready to assemble. First, break up the 5 volts and ground on your breadboard. As we'll be measuring the height of different objects, I've made an extension, so that we can freely move around our little ruler. Remember to keep an eye on what pin each colour represents. Then, we're going to wire it according to our diagram. So first powering the sensor with 5 volts, then grounding it, and then plugging in the sender and receiver. I've made the trigger, sender, green, and the echo wire, blue. Plug the trigger into D11, and the echo into D7. Now onto the output. Take your time with this one. We want to neatly branch out the 6 LED circuits from the digital pins. I'm going to use the even pins, D2, 4, 6, 8, 10 and 12. Next, we'll connect in the resistor for each circuit. So here's the first circuit's resistor, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth, and so on. Finally, plug in all your LEDs and through to ground for each circuit. I'm going to do a yellow-red combination. Make sure the shorter leg goes to ground. And the hardware work is complete. Plug in your circuit into your laptop. A red light should come on once connected. Find the Monster K folder and open up the distance detector. Compile the code, upload it, and everything is ready. So let's test this out. Our first contestant is Alan Turing. Our detector says he's pretty short. Our next contestant is the body of this suitcase. It's a bit taller than Alan Turing. What about this hammer? Well, it's the tallest of them all. Have fun with it, guys, and see what you can do. Until next time, Monster out.